to the deepest secrets of different bills. Hey, Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the real one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you. All right, now listen, before we get too far in this video, you know exactly what you need to do. Make sure you drop your like, and let's get this to at least 500 likes, right? That would definitely push the video to the recommended. And furthermore, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. I'm by far the hardest working YouTuber in the 2K community, and hopefully you can appreciate the 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. upload every single day. And you can show that appreciation by dropping a like and subscribing, all right? Now, let's get straight into this video. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna revisit my lob threat video, all right? Now, the lob threat that I made previously, I love it. There's a couple things I really wanna change about it. So let's just talk about it. We still wanna go to the power forward position, and we still wanna use the Hall of Fame defense and the Hall of Fame finishing, okay? You can make the lob threat out of the pure blue if you wanted to, but let's just be honest, you always want to at least have defense if you're going to be a center. It just makes sense, so you want to do that, all right? So we're going with the Hall of Fame finishing and shooting. This is going to be the big difference. So when I made my build, I went strength invert. Now, strength invert is really, really good. Trust me, it's really good. Just not for current gen, because you need to have that speed to be able to help out on the pick and roll. And it's just so hard with, I think my speed is like a 78, if I'm not mistaken. And this is not fast at all. Maybe it's a 76 or 74. It's probably even lower than, like, maybe it's 74 or 76 range. I can't remember. But regardless, it's just not fast enough. So we're gonna go with the speed invert. Now, vert is still important. And I have literally transitioned from going pure speed to going speed invert, because you can just tell the difference, like I said numerous times, about an individual that doesn't have vert and an individual that does have vert on their build. If everything else is the same, like, you know, both have Hall of Fame rebound chaser, you know, the one with the higher vert's gonna get that rebound, all right? Trust me, I've been playing on the build long enough to know the difference. So you wanna go with the speed invert. Don't go pure speed, go speed invert, okay? Then what we're gonna do here is this. We're gonna go 90. We're gonna max out everything here and then go 68 right here for 25. We're gonna skip the shooting, and then we're gonna max out a pass accuracy and a ball handling. So that's a big difference here. So beforehand, we maxed out the post moves. We maxed everything out, right? Meaning, like, you know, the post moves and the ball handling, and we had no pass accuracy. This time around, we're gonna go ahead and add just the ball handling post moves, because again, with the center build, all you really need is just to set screens, roll to the basket, that type of deal. But you also can you can still dribble and pass out of this, because with the slashing takeover, right? So now you want to max out the interior defense, your perimeter defense, your lateral quickness, your steals. You can only go 79 on your block, all right? And then you can only go 80 on your offensive rebound and 80 on your defensive rebound. So what you're looking at is 25, 1, 4, and 21, all right? I love this setup. I love the setup. It's going to be 100% comp. You can play it in the stage. You can play this in rec. You can play it anywhere with no worries at all about how you're going to be able to perform. This build is going to be able to do it all, and plus you're going to be an extremely rare build name, okay? And you're going to be my favorite build. That's my favorite. Everybody knows this is my favorite build in the game. All right, so body type, you still want to go burly, all right? You know how it is. You want to drop an inch, just like it is on my other lob threat. You want to drop an inch here to go to 6'8", okay? Go 6'8". Don't go 6'7", go 6'8". Then you want to get your weight and go to 195. Now, you can go, if you go below 195, it changes the name, okay? I'm sorry, not 195. If you go, I went 195, but if you go 187 and below, when your speed goes to 81, it changes the name, because your interior defense, once it goes to a 66, you're no longer a lob threat. You are a interior finisher. So that's why, as you see, when I go to 188, it goes up to 67. So what I did was just went all the way up until, you know, I just got that little bit of strength, and before anything else changes to my acceleration or speed. So that's why you want to go to that sweet spot of 195. So you cannot go all the way down to your weight. 195 is the sweet spot, okay? Then again, with your wingspan, you know you gotta max that all the way out. All right, so by maxing it all the way out, now you're gonna have something pretty good here. So my previous lob thread had 99 strength and 99 vert, which is all good and dandy, okay? You went strength and vert, we were, again, but we were very slow, like a 74 speed. Now we're gonna have a +8, so we're having 88 speed. 88 speed sounds so much better, trust me. 88 speed on this build is really gonna separate from the previous lob thread. You're gonna be able to help out in the pick and roll. You're gonna have a ridiculous 86 acceleration. That's another big one you had. My acceleration on the build was so bad. So I'm really remaking my build. Like, this is gonna be my new lob thread build. Oh, and also, you know, I made shooting. So my build had shooting too. There was just so much less. I had only 12 defensive badges. So there was a lot of things that I did differently in this build compared to the other build, all right? You're gonna have that 99 standing dunk. You're gonna have that 98 driving dunk, 70 ball control. You're gonna have a 74 pass accuracy, 72 interior defense. You have an 82 perimeter with an 81 lateral quickness. You have an 83 steal, 83 block, 83 offensive rebound, and an 84 defensive rebound, okay? So again, really, really good. Really, badge lineup is really toxic, okay? Now what we wanna do here, again, is you can go with the glass clean takeover if you want to, but to me, I'ma still go with that slasher. I think slasher takeover is just OP, so I'm going with that slasher takeover, right? And here you have my nephews and nieces. You have the revisited, revamped version of the lob thread, okay? So now let's do this. We're gonna test this build out real quick. We're gonna get the 99, and of course, then we're gonna get you out of here, right? So let's get him to 99 real quick. Do this. Now I'm here, you know what the first thing we gotta do is contact finisher, relentless finisher, put back balls, and showtime. These are the most important ones that you're gonna want, all right? For anything that you're doing. Now for the cherries on top, okay? Cherries on top. I would go with pick and roll or Hall of Fame, just because this increases your shot percentage as rolling to the basket. So when you roll into the basket, you're gonna be able to have that extra little oomph, right? Now, depending on how you play, right? This is what I would say. I would say go ahead and get that slithery finisher on Hall of Fame. Also improves the player ability to avoid contact when attacking the rim. I think that's just really OP, something that is really slept on and people should definitely take in consideration. And then I will go ahead and get my Lob City finisher just on bronze, just in case to help out. Some other good badges that you can possibly get. Remember now, this is playing at traditional. Like if I'm playing in the park, I would change these badges around, but playing in stage, this is what I would probably go with. Because, you know, I'm not gonna be sitting there trying to do like, you know, fancy footwork, hop steps and all type stuff, man. You know, we're playing against guys that know what they're doing. So there's no way you're gonna mess around. Set the screen right here, roll to the basket. This is gonna give the boost, right? Showtime, relentless finisher, contact finisher, and slithery finisher are all stacked badges, right? So with this badge already highlighted with the initial screen rolling to the basket, you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, and 4 other badges that will get activated just off rolling to the basket and dunking the ball, right? And then of course, put back balls is really gonna help. Once you get the rebound, you step away from the basket, put the ball back up with a nice contact dunk. That's gonna really help too, okay? So that's why I'll go with that. And then here, what you wanna do, again, I will go just straight unpluckable with this, right? Go unpluckable with this and then hit break starter, all right? That's what I would go here. And then here, of course, you wanna get boxed out on silver, you wanna get chased out on silver, you wanna get brick wall, you wanna get intimidator, you wanna get rim protector, rebound chaser, and then that last badge, I either go on worm sometimes, but it just really depends. Or you can go, or another route you can go is, which of course you can also go with trapper, all right? You can go trapper here, take everything else off the box out and the worm and trapper, but that's not really, you can't really use that in the stage, so it's frowned upon, so this is why people will most likely be happy going with this, all right? But anyway, there you have it, my nephews and nieces. Oh, and here, of course, you wanna go slippery off ball, all right? But anyway, there you have my nephews and nieces. This is the revisited lob thread build. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, just make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and as usual, your favorite old head Uncle Demi. I'll be back really soon with the banger, man. You know, when I say back soon with the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
If he caught for a low, we gon' give it to him. Take the stop out the top of no transformer. Remember ducking and dodging on that corner. Doing flip with a beat like a mighty morpher. Told myself to get rich and go.